Hi FoodTube, I'm Amber. This afternoon I'm going to show you how to prepare a take on a family favourite on the Italian classic spaghetti bolognese, except mine is one with a difference because mine is spag bol raw vegan style. Now don't let those words put you off, it's a really healthful, wonderful dish that you can cook using these fresh, raw, natural ingredients, and it's really just like a big healthy salad. Like all good Italian dishes, we start with a clove of garlic. With a little bit of rosemary. Because this is spaghetti bolognese raw style, we're not doing anything in a pan, we're not actually going to cook it, so everything comes together in the food processor. So it's quite important that it's all really well amalgamated, and so giving a little extra chop before it goes in just helps things along. So now we're going to add a little bit of chilli, so if you don't like it you can leave it out. So we're going to give this a little whiz up just to get things going. So there we go, there's the garlic, chilli and rosemary. Then they need to be chopped the finest, so that's why we've done them first. We'll start with celery, stick that in there. We're going to use half a red onion, just roughly chopped, that's great. And then celery, and then we have a carrot. So again, we'll just roughly chop up our carrot, and there we go. So this is essentially the base of our sauce. So there we go, that's quite finely chopped, but we don't want to make it a complete mush at the moment because we've still got other ingredients to add. Firstly, we've got a bit of beetroot. This adds some extra nutrients, but also adds a wonderful depth of colour to the sauce. And then it goes into the processor. We're going to add half a red pepper. Again, coarsely chopped. In it goes. So these gorgeous, gooey, beautiful medjool dates are what we're going to add to the sauce. They're a lovely source of fibre and natural sweetness. They're almost like nature's candy. They're so wonderful and sweet. And all we're going to do is just take the stone out and then use them like that. So 4 of them are going into our sauce here, just for an added bit of sweetness. Next we're going to add our tomatoes. And I'm going to add in about 300 grams here. They're all packed full of vitamin C and antioxidants. Now to give this sauce some real richness and body, we're going to add some sun-dried tomato. Now these leathery looking things have been chopped up and soaked overnight, and so they're all plump and sweet and lovely, and that's going to give our sauce a real wonderful depth of flavour. And never throw away the soaking liquid, even if you don't use them in the actual recipe. It's wonderful to put in stocks and sauces and just general salad dressings. So we're going to put these in, tip them in, and then we're going to give it another quick blend, and then we're going to add our walnuts. So here goes. Yep, and that's looking quite good. And oh yeah, smelling fantastic. So now we've got some walnuts. Now these, I've soaked them overnight to plump them up, and these are going to give us our lovely, wonderful, chewy texture. So it's almost like traditional bolognese. Walnuts are a fantastic source of minerals and vitamins, and just great to add into our diet whenever we can. So these are going in. So now we're going to use some wonderful fresh basil. This will give us our wonderful authentic Italian taste, and gosh, this smells fantastic. So we're just going to add in a few sprigs, give it a bit of a tear up to help the processor, and finally a bit of lemon zest. So here we go, one last process. So, there we go. This is our bolognese sauce. And wow, doesn't that look great? It smells even better. So let's give it a bit of a taste. Wow, yep, for me that's great. So I'm just going to clear a bit of space, make us our spaghetti. This is a spiralizer, and if you don't have one in your life, then you're going to want one. And we're going to make our spaghetti out of a courgette. Now courgettes are a wonderful vegetable, and not only are they full of fibre and vitamins, it's also really great because a medium courgette has only got 33 calories each. So you know, you can eat as many as you like, sort of almost guilt-free. So this is what's going to become our spaghetti. All you do is chop it into some segments, and we place it on the spiralizer like this. Get a big bowl to catch the spaghetti. And here we go. Are you ready? All we have to do is just twist and turn and look at all these wonderful spaghetti-like strands that keep spilling forth. So we're going to do 4 courgettes here. I'm making a dish for 2 people. I'm just going to spiralise a few more. So if you didn't want to use courgette, carrot is a really good alternative, or butternut squash, and they both give you wonderful yellow colour noodles. And look at this, isn't that fabulous? Doesn't that make you happy? All these wonderful spiralised courgettes. Now, to finish the dish off, we're going to add our sauce. So here is our lovely kind of mincy looking bolognese, and we're just going to spoon a bit on the top, and then finally we're going to add a few chopped baby cherry tomatoes for some little bursts of flavour, and then for that little authentic parmesan feel, we've got a bit of blitzed up cauliflower here. So all we do is sprinkle a little bit of that over. So raw vegan parmesan, and then to top it all off, we're just going to add a few little sprigs of basil. Now let's give it a try. That tastes fantastic. All the lovely Mediterranean flavours, the chewiness of the soaked walnuts, the depth of flavour from sun-dried tomatoes. For me, that would beat any traditionally cooked spaghetti bolognese. I hope you give it a go. It's really delicious, and if you do try it, please let me know how you get on in the comments box below. Thank you and good luck.